to Fire Emblem 7 Legacy. We've got a big patch coming in here. This is the 3x weapon effectiveness, plus we have Lance Eliwood, Sword Hector from the start. Of course, they retain their base weapons, but adding in so they start with both. We're going to be starting a new save today. We are going to be ripping Eliwood Hard, which I feel like has kind of ended up sort of being my baby in this project. We've got a whole team, and I don't know. I've just kind of really taken a liking to Eliwood Hard. It's not quite as demanding as Hector Hard, but it's been significantly improved, and it's just a whole lot better now. So I don't know. It's like hard versus kind of not quite lunatic maddening, but more in that direction, which has never been my personal way to play Fire Emblem. So yeah, we've got a lot of things to test today. We're going to be checking out Lance Eliwood. We're going to be checking out actually just Rapier Eliwood with 3x. And oh my gosh, there's a lot. We've been working on this patch for a little bit. I think we've kind of locked in. Like, listen, we really tried to see if there was a way that 2x effectiveness would work, and I've been beaten down by better minds. So Cheese being a big one of them. He was kind of the leader in that. And listen, I'm happy I tried to make it work, but at the very end, like, it is what it is. So, what's up, chat? Welcome. Thought this was a video showing it off, not a stream. Oh yeah, Lear, you got this live. Yeah, and like, I think the difference between like not wanting to add a physical special split like in Pokemon, because that was like my big thing. I was just like, well, you know, that would be like, I was like, would that be like, ooh, actually, just a little side note, we've added a little dialogue with this girl with this guy, because like Rebecca flees, right? So we're gonna play casual mode just because we're still playtesting. So actually, we've added a little dialogue here. But anyway, that is not 3x effectiveness. 3x effectiveness is like something that's been with the game from the start. They lowered it down for new players, and it made the game worse, which took me a little bit to accept. So Eliwood is back to his 40 rapier because it's 4 times effective or 3 times effective, and he starts with an iron sword now. So you're gonna notice he's not starting with lances, and that's intentional because again, we want to make the game feel like similar to the original. So we're adding things in, but not like dumping it all on top of you at once, because that then creates the sort of like, oh, this is a ROM hack feeling. Whereas if you slowly introduce new stuff, you'll notice like in Crystal Legacy, the game starts pretty similar. And it's nice to not have to waste a rapier there, but the game starts pretty similar. But as you go on, it sort of slowly evolves into it being a little bit more, and that's kind of the same philosophy we've taken with this ROM. So we didn't want to start Eliwood on lances because that would feel a little too ROM hacky. So you're starting him kind of in his base, and the other thing is we've raised javelins to D, so he can only use an iron lance to start out. So actually, I don't think you'd want to use the lance on this chapter, really. But now that I think about it, you don't even have access to one. So he's just like starting chapter. The dude is just sorting it, and I kind of like it. So we're gonna. This is always an interesting turn because this chapter, and one of the biggest differences I'll say between Hector Hard now. So basically, enemies have the same difficulty bonuses that they have in Hector Hard now. So before, like, Eliwood Hard was just about the same as Hector Normal, really. And now, like, enemies actually get stat bonuses. The big difference between Hector Hard and Eliwood Hard is that Hector Hard starts very chaotically. Like, you have no gold. It's Hector and Matthew, and you're just like, okay, well, I'm gonna try my best here. Actually, we've got Dorcas starting with an iron axe now, because the steel axe is nice to have, but its accuracy is really booty on this chapter. So it's kind of like, anyway, beautiful. And then Barchers are kind of heavier hitter. Yeah, like 3 units to take out 1 bandit. So that's more in the Hector Hard vein. But because you have this one chapter, I am just gonna kill this guy with Marcus. Because you have this one chapter, it allows you to really carefully put XP into who you want to have it, rather than Hector Hard Mode, which like first chapter, escape, it's chaotic, it's crazy, and then the following chapter, Birds of a Feather, where the two groups meet up. That chapter is then like also very chaotic because you're just like hanging on. And I find like Hector Hard Mode is this almost this stumble where every map is like you're trying not to trip. You're mid-trip and you just have to keep putting each foot in front of yourself. And it's not till like probably the 7th or 8th chapter where you're actually like, okay, I'm getting my bearings a little bit. And so the big difference is, although like the enemies are just roughly as hard in this mode, you don't have that trip because of this chapter. Because instead of having a really chaotic first chapter where like, heck, I mean, it's actually pretty easy to die on the first Hector mode chapter if you don't know what you're doing, especially in hard mode. This chapter is like pretty easy. Like you're basically just, who do you want to level up? Like, all right, you're gonna grind Lowen, you're gonna grind Eliwood, Rebecca, which like, it gives you this sort of like breath to kind of like, okay, get your bearings, buy some vulneraries for everyone, just kind of get everything in order before you go ahead into like the more difficult maps. And I think that to me is like the biggest difference between Eliwood hard mode and Hector hard mode. And then generally 2 to 3 levels less on enemies in Eliwood hard. So Hector hard to me is like a maddening 0.5 for the, yeah. Looking at these enemies and equipping an Iron Lance would be 1-star tactics for sure. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, you know, geez, there is the case of like, well, it would be nice for him to start with an Iron Lance, but also it's like, why would you even use an Iron Lance on this chapter? So I think it kind of just, makes sense to like, I don't know, just let this be a sword chapter for him. Make it feel like Eliwood. But the dude is obviously better. Now, for the longest time, we had given the Rapier +1 Might. We had given Eliwood +1 Con, so he was actually at 8. And because he's getting 3x effectiveness, so he's got like a pretty good weapon for killing. To me, this chapter is basically just Eliwood training arc. If you're going to use Eliwood, which it's Eliwood mode, so you should. I just find... Like, anyway, we wanted to still have him feel like a bit of a sword unit, so putting him at 7 con makes it so that all lances but the slim, well, like the main lances you'd want him to use, so like Javelin and Iron Lance especially, like, I guess really it's the penalty for the Iron Lance. Because if he doesn't take a penalty for the Iron Lance, why would you ever use the sword outside of weapon triangle advantage? So you kind of want swords to still feel like his best item, is sort of the thought. Are we gonna ignore that Eliwood level? Actually, I wasn't really paying attention, to be honest. Should I be nervous? He did not get... Did he get speed? I think Eliwood starts at 7 strength. Or 7 speed. 7 strength too. Are Lowen's growth still sleeper? So Lowen is definitely a hard mode unit. A lot of people find Lowen to be underwhelming because he's not like a frontline destroyer. But Lowen is good because he's bulky and has movement. Crazy. But Lowen is someone that you can position into places that like your other units can't get to. And he has really good bulk. So that is the Lowen sort of case. And I think like players that aren't quite as good are going to look at him and be like, well, he's not just one rounding everything, because he's going to never be super fast, but he can take a lot of hits. I mean, like how many times has Lowen fought in this map? And he's dodged quite a few, but like the dude's pretty good. Okay, another level for Eliwood coming in here. What do we got? Do you see how relaxed this is versus that opening Hector map? Like, we're just getting Eliwood some levels. Not getting good levels, but listen, actually, this might be interesting. Eliwood has the potential to be a great unit, but he can also be really bad, and it's a couple coin tosses, honestly. Oh yeah, Lowen has the fire affinity too. It was pretty great. No res though. Oh, he got a good level up. Okay. Okay. Dorcas changes. So we've changed Dorcas around a bit. He was coming in at 7 defense to start and 45 growth on defense. That's down to 40, and he starts with 6 now, so a little pulled back. But he's level 5. So Dorcas is going to be the fighter that comes, and he's got way better growths. You can press select to see growths. He's going to be okay, but the last iteration of Dorcas, like, I think Cheese agreed with this, and a lot of the playtest team, he was just too bulky for a fighter. And then Bartra is kind of like your fast-ish, strong fighter, but he's not Dart. Dart is just like an HP. What is Dart? He's HP, strength, and speed. That's all he is. Where Bartra is kind of like a little bit more balanced. Okay, so Elliewood needs to heal. Could also do FE8 Sacred Stones. Yeah, I mean, if this romhack goes well, I'd definitely be open to doing a Sacred Stones. Oh, one other thing, we've changed up some villages. So you've got some skill with weapons, but do you understand weapon levels? That's what he always says. The more you use the weapon, the more skill you become. And then we add in, most non-promoted units only know how to use one weapon. Apart from trained cavaliers, you'd have to be a noble to have the time to learn a second weapon. So just a little hint, hey, Elliewood, he's gonna come with 2. Hector, he's gonna come with 2 weapons. Lynn doesn't because she gets 6 speed from the start, so that's good enough for Lynn. So yeah, Dorcas feels like he should be a Jagan character, just one that lasts until you get pre-promoted axe characters. Yeah, he's not quite that much, but he's gotten buffed quite a bit. Where I wouldn't even call him a mini Jagan, but more so, I guess. So Bartra is more of the growth unit now. We bumped him back. I think we had him at level 3 and Dorcas was 4. We put Dorcas to level 5, put Bartra to level 2. So Bartra can get some more growth then. Nice story justification. Thank you. Yeah. And the reason that Lynn doesn't have 2, you can say, is because she didn't grow up as a noble, so that's why she only knows swords. But thank you. Yeah, I tried to make it the best I can. Like, there's some cases where the characters are just like, the villages are like, you should use select if you want to see enemy range, like that. And they're like, I don't really know what that means though. So as far as units we're gonna use, I'm gonna run Rebecca because I've been running her a lot, and I do want to show off 3 times bows. Look at that, Rebecca already getting the double in. Nice. Haven't been able to follow the project. Our supports changing. Yeah, so supports are not changed so much that they're insanely fast, but they've been changed to the point where if you're trying to get them, it won't take you very long. So it's like, if you aren't thinking about supports, there's only going to be a few you'll get. And it'll be units that like Elliewood Hector have a really fast support. Actually, all the lords do. Like Elliewood Hector are very high. Barch, I was just about to say they're probably there. These guys are like 2 or 3 turns. And the reason we did that is because I'm aware that the axe fighters start out not that good. And like, it's weird that they're like bros and they take so long to support. So that just felt like another nice easy support to pick up. I forget what their affinities are, so I don't know what it gives them, but honestly, the guy, they need anything, so yeah. Yeah, there is a casual mode. I'm actually playing on casual mode right now. I honestly like the newer fire. Like, I like the engaged style of like being able to like go back in time, simply because I just misclick and it's really annoying to start a rechapter when you misclick. I like the pressure that it adds, but yeah. So I don't know, like I often use save states and just kind of treat it like I would be playing engage. it's just more fun for me. Anyway, yeah, we're not getting the level ups we need. Anyway, on another note, check this out. Okay, we'll just wait on Rebecca. I wanted to. I think this is the only boss talk I've added, but I really like how Sacred Stones has a lot of them. Like the Joshua Kalok or Kelik. I think it's Kalok. I don't know. Watch this. You monster. I don't know if this dialogue is good. You ran away, but now come back to fight with your little lordling. I returned to fight you to save my home. That's cute. It'll be the last classic brigand, am I right? Anyway, someone suggested that, or maybe that was Cheese? I don't know. Someone suggested, I don't think it was Cheese because you did Hector Hard, but someone suggested that, and I was like, that's a great point. The storyline, this guy chases her out and is like gonna kill her dad. So she should talk to him. Anyway. Yeah, the effectiveness has been changed to 3 times for this test. And I think we've locked in 3x now. It's like I said, I wanted to try all options. I really wanted to see if it would work. And it's like, yeah, Fire Emblem is just a 3x game, and that's the difference. Like, physical special split was something that wasn't introduced till Gen 4. So if all prior, like the first 6 Fire Emblem games were all 2x, and then let's say FE8 was 3x, I'd be like, okay, that's a thing that has been in the Fire Emblem series. And I still, like I said, I didn't want to just be like, well, every Fire Emblem game is 3x. Even this one in Japan was 3x. I was aware of that, but I was like, let's not just do the obvious thing, and let's really try to like make sure that's the right choice. Exhausted all options. I really wanted to see if it could work, and it just couldn't, and that's okay. I'm not mad about it. I don't really want to give that to Rebecca. All right, let's just go for it. So anyway, I'm not mad that we tried, but after doing a lot of playtesting and then giving the Lords, like, really all 3x has done is given the Lords 3x, because we balanced all the effective weapons to have like although they all got damage buffs, so they were all like roughly 2.5 to 3 times effectiveness versus base. But then that made them just really strong weapons. So there's a reason Fire Emblem is oh, I should have distributed vulns. Anyway, there is a reason that Fire Emblem is 3x. Yeah, and some weapons do have different. Some weapons have 2x. Like, I think all the dragon weapons are 2x or something. The short bow now is 1-2 range. It's, you know, some people get a little weird about that. They're like, ooh, I don't like archers having 1-2 range. We've balanced it very delicately. It's a really bad option, but it is an option. So it's not like extremely powerful. We're gonna have to, yeah. Like, you don't get it for quite a while. It's not very strong. Dorcas just, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the energy ring and dragon shield. I need to see like a nut, like, I mean, if you want Eliwood to cook, you give him this. But if he doesn't get enough speed, wait, did we get, damn, that's, okay. I really need to start paying attention to these level ups. So how do I do this? I go rescue Eliwood, take, and then drop him there. Okay, perfect. And then Rebecca visits this. I saw it, I did, about a month ago. This man defeated an enemy in a single blow. It must have been, ooh, okay. That's a dialogue error. There shouldn't be a comma there. Must have been some sort of special weapon, huh? I reckon it had about 3 times the power of a normal strike. Some weapons must be more effective on certain enemies. That's definitely something to keep in mind if you're fighting. Must have had about 3 times the power of a regular weapon. Oh yeah, let me increase text speed. Thank you. That's something I sometimes forget to do. Feels so good to help. Thanks, Minchilla. I don't even think I have... I probably have super chats enabled now. This channel is monetized. No, it's not actually. It's not. I guess we're using Rebecca. Yeah, so I don't like one-range bows. And that's the thing, I agree. Like, it's a very delicate balance. You can't go crazy on it. It's very subtle. There's not a lot of short bows in the game. They're very weak, and it's not a viable option for what archers do in this game. It's there. I find like it's very rare that I'm finding myself like, yeah, the short bow is the option. It's nice to have in your back pocket, but if you're using an archer to its best ability in this game, you're not using the short bow very often. And a big reason we added it is just to make some later game enemy snipers and archers more threatening. So I'm so aware of like the game design issues of 1-2 range bows. If you just give them that, it's like, why is an archer any different from any other class? Very, very aware of that. And we've understanding that we've balanced it very delicately, and short bows are not like, I think in my last playthrough, I probably used a short bow like 2 enemy phases because it's just weak. So you just don't really want to use it. And also it stayed only 2 times effective. So that was the big thing, is like, to balance it, we're like, let's keep it not having super high effectiveness. So, you know, you'll get that feeling, because it'd be weird if it had no effectiveness, but 2x effectiveness on like a really weak weapon, it's just not a lot of damage. Do we have the kill here? We do. So yeah. Did you buff Hector Hard Mode deployment slots? Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's such a change that I've just taken for granted. But like, looking back now, it's like, oh my god, it was bad. Oh my god, like Hector Hard Mode was not fun. You couldn't use the full squad. Not fun. Not fun at all. So some chapters, it might be like 1 unit less to just kind of keep that like little bit of pressure. But excuse me, for the most part, it's either equal or just like 1 less. I think I might have said something here too. Oh, it's important to trust your companions. Why is she talking so slow? You feel stronger and more confident. Who do I think would make a good for companion? Experiment. It will take less time than you might expect. Huh. So just kind of like trying to make it not sound really on the nose with supports. Archer feels good when not using the short bow. Yeah, I think archers are pretty good now for what they're supposed to be, which is like an enemy phase delete button. They're very good at that. And obviously 3x effectiveness does a lot for them. Will is like the super strong archer. Rebecca is the fast archer. Given those, like Will can usually 1-round flyers, and Rebecca, I mean, they can both 1-round flyers, but like Will 1 shots and Rebecca 2 shots typically, except early pegs, because they're pretty weak. The only thing that sucks though about that is that Rebecca ends up being not very good on ballistas, because she usually won't be able to 1-shot. She won't be able to 1-shot wyverns typically. Does he start with the Iron Blade in Elliewood? We're deciding to keep it. I mean, actually, that's something I'm still open to, but he's just E and C, and he doesn't start with a weapon. This one I'm not totally sure about. I think, well, the thing is, actually, is maybe the Iron Blade is down to E now. I forget what we did, honestly. Again, I mean, the thing with Hector is he's not really gonna be a sword unit. Like, you're still gonna be using axe most of the time, unless you just need the hit. So I think Hector is already like good, and swords don't make him that much better. So we're just trying to find out exactly how to the right way to sort of balance that, I guess. Oh. Okay. Iron Blade is still D rank. Okay, thank you, Seal. Dude's taking hits. Okay, here's what we'll do. Iron Blade. No, the Iron Blade is False Friends, so it's the chapter right after Merlinus. You get the Iron Blade. The one thing I will say is giving Hector early access to swords, like, single-handedly makes bladed weapons way better. It's crazy. I've, like, never been like, oh, I really want an Iron Blade. And then you give Hector one and it's like, whoa, dude's got accuracy. Oh my God. Put all this effort into making sure Rebecca doesn't get hit. I mean, I guess I kept her alive, but the new weapons in their starting inventory is to make really obvious they have new proficiencies. I agree with that to an extent. Excuse me. Sorry, man. My nose gets so itchy. I don't think on the, like, I could see what you're saying, Cheese, where it's like Eliwood's, like, Eliwood mode, Eliwood does not start with a lance, but then Hector does come with one, like a sword in this chapter, and then reverse. So Hector mode, no sword to start, but then Eliwood comes with a lance, maybe, so that one of them have it. So yeah, no changes to the weapon triangle. FE7 doesn't really have a unit like Diek, who uses swords and has high con. Yeah, like, what would that be, Raven? And I don't think Raven has super high con. I think, like, mercenaries normally have 9 and he has 8, maybe? Yeah, we don't want them starting with their secondary weapon on a feel thing. Again, starts feeling a little ROM hacky. He has 8 con. Okay, Raven does have 8 con. The dude is stacked, but that is his one downside. Also, Cheese, I've been watching the premium Sacred Stones tier list, and dude, the Garrick movie trailers are so good. Oh my God, man. You have 9 different Garrick movie trailers. The commitment, I was so impressed with the commitment on that. Oh, baby. Dude, 8 crit? Oh, it's the support bonus. I'm like, what? How does this guy's got 6 skill. Okay, I feel a little bit of pressure right now. Okay, we're gonna use our first rapier here. Bam. The Garrick versus Grotto cinematic universe. Glad you're a fan of the Garrick versus Grotto cinematic. Yeah, dude, it's, oh my, okay. We're getting a very screwed Eliwood, and it's crazy because sometimes you'll get like the reverse where like all of these like 5 speeds in a row, and now you have a, what would be +4, a 12 speed Eliwood. He's doubling everything and has good everything else. But you guys are gonna get to see a not so good Eliwood this run, so it's gonna be interesting. I can go boom and boom. This guy doesn't have, there's no hand axes on this map. We toned down the early hand axes because, like, 1-2 range is good, you know, and it's good on the enemies. And I didn't like it in the early chapters because it just meant like, if you're not the unit with the hand axe, like you're just at, like, it's really annoying when you're early gaming it and then there's some hand axe enemies, because I find you're doing a lot of player phasing in the early game, just because like the units, like I mean, I guess you could just throw Marcus in and player phase. Anyway, early 1-2 range I found to be really annoying because you don't have access to a lot of 1-2 range yourself, so it seemed unfair to put a lot of it in. We're just gonna have to accept that the lad is getting doubled, and yeah. Okay. Honestly, I thought the plus original Garrick prequel was pretty okay. No fixed growth modes. We thought about it, and I just didn't want there to be too many modes. I like giving casual mode, And between the two, I think the biggest use of fixed growth mode is for like lunatic style modes. Like I love that they did that in Engage, where I think that's the only game they've done that, right? Where maddening Engage is fixed growth, because like 3 houses, I think you're out here like, okay, if I don't get like a favorable level ups, I just have to restart my game, which was annoying. But I don't think any mode in this game is hard enough that you need it, is basically why it's not a thing. What's up, Zephyr and Morth? Okay, I'm kind of feeling the heat actually. Let's back it up here. Wait, can we? Like this guy's kind of a monster, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's put Marcus there. Engage. Oh, FE9 has fixed growth. Okay. Interesting. I like fixed for LTCs. I don't think it's super fun for regular Iron Man or playthroughs. Yeah, that's actually a fair point. That's a very fair point. The consistency it adds in LTCs is probably... I don't LTC, but I feel like... Wow, I can't believe that missed. Hector Hard Mode Zagan had something like 17 strength. Yeah, he's a beast. He is a beast with his, especially with his Iron Sword now. Or Iron Axe. We lowered his strength, or we raised his strength, and then gave him an Iron Axe so that he'd have better hit, and yeah, the dude cooks. Okay. Yeah, perfect. Oh, wait. Actually, that should be okay. Beautiful. Okay, never punished. Who needs to think out your strategies, right? Oh, when he's got... Yeah, okay. Those stat boosters are going to boss win, right? Nah, I'd prefer to put them on a unit that can double. Like, I mean, I think that's generally pretty accepted, but yeah, you put the whatchamacallit? Energy ring. You put that on someone that can double. What is the difference between lunatic and maddening modes? Is it just like a different name for like what is effectively the same thing? That's what I've always assumed. Put them on an enemy merc then. All right, does Rebecca have this? We are playing on casual, so I'm just gonna rip it. Wait, Eliwood just got doubled? And that's what happens when you hit one of 5 coin flips. He should be at 9 or 10 speed, and he's at 8. Damn. Yeah. So early mercs are good, man. Damn. Okay. This brigand is really messing me up right now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna put Marcus here. Let him chip the boss. Hollywood's gonna Vuln again, I guess. Lightning legs merc. Okay, we're just gonna have to hope we can kill this guy with a... I don't want to use a wolf beal. Come on, Oswin. 50-50. Beautiful. What a guy. Man, I love Oswin. I love that Oswin is like actually a good armor knight. Like, it's crazy watching the premium in Cheese's video, and it's like, Gilliam is so bad. Like he's not a growth unit. He hardly has, like, he doesn't do anything. Like he has like no, like he's not even a good armor. Like he's not a good wall, and then he has all the issues of an armor knight. Like, it's so bad. So even, I don't think he doubles, but even if he, oh, he does double. Oh, wow. Oh, you're making it easy for me, Marcus. Honestly, Wallace is not bad. Wallace is kinda okay. I hate that I'm doing this, but like, the dude needs some speed. Boop. The Great Knight Gilliam is fun though, I will say. That's the only thing, as Sacred Stones is so easy, it's really fun to run like weird classes in that game. I did a hard mode run with like only the terrible units, and I had a good time. It was like Gilliam, Nimi, not Nime. God, I'm trying to think like. Probably Ford. Actually, probably, yeah. Anyway, it was a good time. We got the speed, by the way. So we're still below, but not quite as bad. Okay, we need to do a little bit of shopping. So Hector can't get reach there. Perfect. Hector's gonna pick up a iron sword and an iron lance. Actually, the dude needs an iron axe. Okay, one sec. Wallace the Hoenn champion. Dude. Elliowood's struggling a little bit right now. Anyway, yes, Wallace the champion of Hoenn is in another life is an armor knight from Kalen of Alib. Will we see live lancing of the enemy merc? I think it is time, actually. It is, in fact, time. So you're gonna do this. You're gonna do this. He's probably gonna attack Hector, TBH, but it is what it is. Okay, and you're gonna go... Actually... Oh, man. Okay. Dude kind of... Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, there is the Hector sword animation. There's also one for it's a broadsword and it's a different strike. It's more like rather than jumping, he kind of like slashes. And I was like, would that be cool to use for broadswords? To give it a different animation if he uses like the blades. I don't know. I don't want it to be super weird, but I thought it would be kind of cool. So something to consider. Actually, if anyone in the playtest chat is here and wants to just like note that idea. Yeah, because this sword animation is very over the top. The other one is like, it's just like a really quick slash. And the reason I don't like it is because it's quick. And it's weird watching Hector move so fast. Man, I really just wanna. Yeah, let's do this. How are we gonna? Oh, whoa, okay. We gotta start getting those lance kills. Oh my God. Okay, bad start. But ladies and gentlemen, there you have Lance Elliowood. Oh, Lowen with the double. Come on, Elliowood. So, yeah, and starting them off at E also kind of forces like using these weapons to be a bit of a process. It's not like you just get javelins for free. But yeah, that's true. Showed off the miss animation at least. So yeah, you got to get to D now to give him javelins. That didn't really affect any other units. The only unit that affected putting them to D was Linmode Kent, of all people. So it wasn't a big deal. Let's start grinding Hector's sword. That's true though. Hector, it's just funny the way he's like, I smite you with all my, like I'm jumping on top of you to attack with my iron sword. The strike feels very like broadsword, but yeah. Actually, that's fine if you attack me. I'm going to armory. Okay, we need an iron axe for the dude and an iron lance. Actually, let's do 2 iron lances. Yeah, oh my god, yeah, this truly is the Amelia experience. Also, sorry, Elliewood. I don't believe that gives me weapon XP, right? No. Okay, so Hector, you want this? We're gonna do yes. We're gonna do another sword. It's true. He's putting some weight behind that. Tiny sword Hector animation really shows that why he's better at using axes. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's like he's putting so much power into it, but because it's an iron sword, it's just like not really that effective. It does kind of make sense, doesn't it? Honestly, I'd probably just have Elliewood use lances for 90% of the game. And you'd think that, but he's gonna lose 1 point. Oh, he hit a javelin. Well, whatever. He's gonna lose 1 point on iron lances. He's gonna lose 4 points on javelins. So you might actually be surprised that it ends up not really being his always go-to option and is more just like sometimes a nice alternative. Okay, 3rd chapter. This is a big one because it's the first proper map change we have. So I mean, if you haven't played this game in a while, you probably don't even know what's different. I always found this top area to be really like annoyingly squished. So what we did is we expanded it 2 tiles. So we moved the river down 2. We moved the armory up here. And so I wanted to make this alternate route a bit more meaningful. Because before, like, sometimes there's no units over here. Sometimes there's 1 enemy. So we added 3 enemies to fight. You got the torch village and you've got this. And I don't know if that brigand has always been there or if he's a bit closer now, but you kind of got to move to get there. So no Pegasus, maybe a Pegasus reinforcement, but that's more of a Hector thing. Also did some shuffling around for this, what was a horrible deployment slot. I know it's still not amazing, excuse me, but it's significantly better. These are 2 lance guys, so that's why I have the axe bros back here. I figured that it would be a good side quest for the axe bros. So yeah. Yeah, it feels ever so slightly better is all I can really say. Also, Oswin is now a little closer. I don't think he can. He can. Yeah, he can range that guy. You can now get Elliewood in range of this guy as well, but he'll take a thing to the face. So honestly, let's put Matthew. Let's put Matthew up here for this one. Yeah, so it's a lot better. Still not amazing, but the way the early chapters deploy the enemies, we weren't able to like just easily add menu prep. We tried and it messed a lot of stuff up. Like it was double placing units, and I just decided like the original game didn't have deployments on this, so we'll just make the way that your units are laid out a little bit better. Nothing's gonna be perfect because different people like to send different units each way, but tried to make it like favorable. Like, okay, some lance units for the axe bros. Early game doesn't need to be crazy hard. Oh, beautiful. Played a lot. A lot of this is over my head since I've never played, but I think I'll give it a shot. Heck yeah. Oh, Julia, what's up? Love it. Wow, look at these guys. 8 defense, damn. It's those bases. Yeah, the level 7 Nils requirement is dead. Now you just have to beat Kashuna, and Kashuna is now easier to kill, but his minions have become harder. I think that the Kashuna kill requirement itself is really bad because it's just kind of RNG. You have to get like a bunch of killer weapon units and just like hope for the best. So rather than that, we made the actual like killing his guards hard. And then killing Kashuna, like he's still dodgy, but we removed his defense. I don't see why a magic seal, like if you look at his like the image of Kashuna, he's like this crazy frail thing. He shouldn't have defense, but it makes sense that it would be dodgy. He would be dodgy. So yeah, that's just what we did. It's like a mini. I don't know what a Shira is, but. Yeah, Cheese, I will make a big like overview video. It won't be as high quality as the Pokemon ones probably, but yeah, that is the plan. It'll probably be longer. It's probably gonna be like a 2 or 3 hour video, honestly, but it'll be like less crazy editing. Because I'm just gonna really dive into like, okay, here's everything we were thinking. This is why we did this. You know, going through all the maps, like really just go through the whole game. What's up, Smash Hero? Yeah, grinding Nils was also awful. We've also kept that chapter pretty intact, but there was this weird thing where it had capped, like there's a single unit class for the thief that has like capped speed weirdly, and it's fine, we're playing casual. It just was really weird. So like you just join the chapter and all your vulneraries get stolen unless you're a cap speed Matthew or maybe a Guy or Lynn. Oh dude, they're kind of fun. They're kind of fun to use in unison with that extra little crit. Like five extra crit, I guess. It's not a lot, but I appreciate it. Anyway, can you add advanced war units? No. No. I guess an Iron Lance is gonna, yeah, an Iron Lance will do the same. Wait, yes. Oh no! Okay, well, we'll do it anyway. We gotta get him to D. But it's kind of nice too, because like, because they're at E, there's like that incentive to grind them. It's like another, oh man, another thing you're working on. Yeah, the rapier was a kill. Oh, he's gonna be slowed down, right? He's gonna be 5 speed. Okay, Rebecca's got it then. Oh. Replace Kashuna with an advanced burst tank. Yeah, the fighter animation's kind of underrated. Like obviously the warrior pops off so hard that it's overlooked, but like I think of the base unit from like animations, like the warrior is one of the better ones. I guess it's Matthew. Yeah, we've got some bad hit rates for sure, but that is the early game. Oh no. Oh shit. My mine. You cannot have my mine. Oh, damn it. Oh. So, I don't really Well, here's the thing. Honestly, I don't really know what happened. I started this ROM hack on the base of FE7 Plus, which is a very, very like casual, like a very, very like light quality of life ROM hack. Like those health bars. I mean, I assume that patch was made by someone else, but anyways, it adds like health bars to the units, which amazing. But like a few other like small things. Like you start with all the modes unlocked, little things like that. Actually, I want to give that to Barcher, but it is what it is. Oh, let's give him a level. Let's see what Dorcas gets. Dorcas can start with a speed level up. It stops him from getting doubled for a decent chunk longer, and it's very nice. Fair enough. Yeah, so anyway, one thing that ROM hack did is it made the mine glitch stop working, and I don't know how to put it back. So I know that's something people liked, and it wasn't my intention to remove it, but I also thought, well, like, okay, if we are removing it, maybe we should like, or if we're removing the glitch, we can actually make it good and like do what it's meant to do. So what I ended up doing on the mine is like, fortunately, because the glitch is gone, let's make it good. And so what it does now is it has 3 uses, and I think it does 20 damage. The big thing about the mine that people I find overlook is also the fact that it stops the enemy's action. So yeah, it's awesome that it does a bit of damage, but being able to stop an enemy's action is crazy. A Luna Druid, for example, it's kind of awkward to do that because of the 2 range, but like, you know, maybe like, let's say like a Swordmaster with a killing edge. You place it down, and then you right, there's things like that, like then he's in your range, he's lost a bit of health, and you can finish him off. It's things like that I found actually to be quite nice on him. Okay, so Matthew should be chilling. I'm a bit sad about the loss of mind control. I never tried actually using the mind for actual gameplay. Yeah, I like it. To me, is in the line of FE7 to, like not nerf that. Like if it was my choice, I probably wouldn't have. But if you're gonna make the mine actually good, you need to give it uses, and then giving it uses makes it like ridiculously broken. So yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's the only thing you can do against the Swordmaster. I'm just saying, like, the mine actually has uses when it has a few, like its base purpose actually can be useful. Making an enemy making an enemy's action end is pretty good. Yeah, recruiting Gi is easy because Matthew has 6 moves, so. And that was a really smart thing they did in this game. Because if you had to walk your thief into killing edge Gi, or like another squishy unit, that'd be tough. Yeah. Oh, no speed. Oh no, I haven't really been paying attention to my level ups. Matthew got his strength though, which is nice. Either he crits and kills you or you one-shot him. It do be like that. Now, in Hector Hard, Gi comes after you like this turn. In normal mode, he just chills, which is nice. No. Are we sure he's a thief? Did he get like defense too? I think it was like res or luck maybe. Yeah. Oh. Awkward. You know what? Actually, I'm just gonna use the secret book on Hector. That's like my go-to unit for it. What about making Vida drop the Uber Spear in her chapters compromised for the mind glitch? Of course, you lose Vida and you have to kill her. That's actually not a terrible idea just for the memes. Because I guess you're right. Like, that was the big reason people liked it, is getting the Uber Spear to meme the endgame. And I'm all for meming. Like, we gave Wallace an Earthsteel now, so you can pre-promote any unit in Lin mode but Lin. And surprisingly, it's not that broken. Like, the thing is because you could always just pre-promote Kent or Sane, and Cavalier is the best unit class of Lin mode. So, like, yeah, getting a pre-promoted Dorcas is arguably really more, it's arguably more useful because it makes the early game so much easier. But for the long game, like having a second better Marcus with better growth, I say better Marcus because you also get like the speed wing or the energy ring and the robe for your paladin. Like, that's the most broken thing in the game. And so it really just surprisingly wasn't that busted. What's he looking at here? Ooh, the issue is then I have to hit this. Rebecca or Will? I think Will is the better unit typically, but I've been running Rebecca on most of my testing playthroughs, so that's why I'm kind of sticking to her. Yeah, Sword Hector, let's go. I feel like we could have done with one more unit over here, but I also don't know if I could have afforded not having one more unit this other way. I guess that's it. They did a pretty good job cleaning that up. Yeah, or the Energy Ring Angelic Robe Florina. The thing I'll say, so I've done that. I've done Energy Ring Robe Early Promote Florina in my run, and I actually find Sane and Kent to still be better. Because in hard mode, even a promoted like level 1 Florina is still like at threat to die. And on top of that, like, she has crazy growths, so you're kind of losing out on a lot of that. So I thought she was gonna be just nuts, and my end take is she kind of is just like like what she just became is a flyer that like can go anywhere, which is obviously amazing, but she isn't also a combat god. So it felt weirdly pretty good. I hate to use my wolf deal here. If you promo in Lin mode and they die, do they stay promoted in Hector? I actually don't know. But if you promote them and somehow let them die in Lin mode, you don't deserve it. The only units that could kill a promoted unit in Lin mode is Eagler and Lundgren. And you'd have to be like really, really throwing. Iron Lance to the face. Been using Marcus a lot on this chapter. I find this chapter to be fairly difficult. Like, this is always a cluster of just a lot of enemies. Okay, guys, I'm just going to head to the bathroom real quick. I'm too hydrated, you know? How did it go? No one died? Hector nerfed here. I know. I want him to get swords. Actually, what would Eliwood's speed be? It'd be like 9 or 8. Okay, he can double if he takes her. Oh, there we go. That's what he needs to start getting there. Ready for wow, that like kind of almost went in my eye a little bit. Damn. Cheers, chat. A grape Zevia. Kind of random, but it's all I had in my fridge. Okay. So I think we're past the point of animations. Let's do solo for let's do Eliwood and Hector, but that's it. Just to show off their new animations. Yeah, this is a good opportunity for Hector. Yeah, double lance. What's he? It's only like 30. It's a bit to get there. I won't lie. I might honestly give them like 10 to start out. Oh my god, yeah. 3X is about to rip. This guy's gonna get like one shot. Dorcas is just carrying all the treasure. Yeah, the root beer Eevee is really good. This is great, guys. Who here came over from the video on Smith Plays Pokemon? I know there, like, I know there'll be like 30 people that watch that video that are like, oh my god, oh, Bartra, okay. That's 2 speed level ups. Guys, are we gonna run Bartra? I typically just kind of use both and decide after a few early level ups. They're feeling a lot more balanced now. What if we go... Fair enough. Wait. 10... Wait. What's he doing? 12? I actually think if he takes a... Oh, he can do it. Let's go. The thumbnail was on my homepage. Yeah, that horrifically scuffed thumbnail. Thank you for being okay with it. I don't know if I want to use a killing edge on a soldier. So let's just let that soldier come after us. All right. This is a very good opportunity, though, for Eliwood to... Oh, my God. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wasn't he doing 11? Eliwood. Oh, why are you so smelly wood? What's Geese Con 7? Can a 7 con unit pick up a 7 con unit? No. Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, Eliwood. Why would you do this to me? Did Carla get buffed so that she's not worse than her brother who joins way before her? Yeah, Carla just kind of got like a flat 3 to her stats. And she's not like amazing, but, well, she's a swordmaster. But like, you know, if you're looking for a fast unit with high crit, Oh, 8 is always. Oh, right. 8 is 6. I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking. Yes. Yeah. It's one less than your con. No, you're right. Okay, so 8 is 13. Con is 13. Beautiful. Dude. This has been a slow chapter. Like, I feel like we've really been stuck here. Okay, here's what we do. You get 3 options. It's these freaking reinforcements, man. And I know like Marcus could obviously just destroy them. Oh, that's weird that didn't go. Oh, Elliewood. Okay, beautiful. That face when your favorite zombies YouTuber turns into your favorite Pokemon YouTuber and favorite Fire Emblem YouTuber. Let's go. Let's go, Elliewood. Excuse me. Yes, the seal, like we basically turned it into the seal into the FE8 version. So we call it the Knave seal. I think a lot of ROM hacks do that. And then yeah. Oh, this is good. Nice. Oh, did he get it? Did he get a speed, or did this guy just slow roll? Oh, 10 speed. He's okay. So 7 levels. He's gotten 3 speed. That's not out of the ordinary for him. And now he doubles soldiers. Yeah, he's not great. Speed and luck. Okay, wow, that was a bit of a grind. Yeah, like late thief was awful. So hold on. I know you. Isn't your name Guy? It's... Why is it going so slow? What a surprise. How's your sword work coming? All right, chat. I have a very important question. Guy or Joshua? I won't include Rucker into it because... Well, actually, there's probably a lot of people that like one of the Myrmidons more than Rucker. There's also probably a lot of people that haven't played FE6. The wind sword has been implemented. Look at this girl. That's not bad. Okay, we finally move on from this ridiculous stalemate. Again, I mean, this is playing slow because I'm trying to train Elliewood. If I wanted to just like Hector, Oswin, Marcus frontline it would go a lot faster. Okay. The only thing, it does, like this guy does kind of stop you from going there sooner. Let's pick up, wait. Excuse me. Oh, chat, you got it. Oh, Fur over Joshua. Okay, that's a niche take. I respect it. I don't really like FE6, but fair enough. But yeah, I'm glad we can agree that Joshua is like kind of the GOAT. Joshua's also a good unit. Like if FE8 was harder and there were actual fast units, dude, Joshua would be such a, like, he would be so stand out for his speed. First greatest crime is not being Wrecker. I mean, to be fair, that's like over half the cast of FE6. I hate FE6, man. you're on like the 10th chapter and all like there's so many just like pointless units joining that are like 10 levels below you, and it's like, oh great, like a level 3 knight. Oh great, like another mercenary that's like worse than Deke. Oh dude, I hate FE6. I like the challenge, but it's just like the general weapon balance destroys me. Or not weapon balance, like, it's the cast, I think. That should have been a sword. I'm a fool. Okay. Okay. It's Hector's time to shine here. Yeah, I think I would be in favor of 10 weapon experience. So it's 31 to reach D. So plus 10. So they start with 11 and it only takes 20 hits rather than 30. I think you get extra on a kill, maybe? Okay, Elliowood's starting to double. That's starting to double soldiers, guys. Soldiers are a little bit faster than in base, so it's not like yeah, you should still be doubling soldiers, but they're not like 0 speed and weighed down by their lance. Bless the res levels. Roster filler and Ironmans. Yeah. Yeah, like those. Is it Alan and Lance that show up late, or are they the early ones? I think it's Alan and Lance that are the early ones, and then the two that show up a bit later, and yeah, like they're just roster filler. Oh, it's only player phase. I see. Let's go, Hector. Trek and Noah. Yeah, those are the ones that I'm just like, oh, okay. I think Hector could use it. I find Elliowood gets a lot faster. Kills are 2 times. Oh, kills are 2 times. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's good to hear, Neru. Okay, here's another one. Matthew or Colm? And there is a correct answer to this. It's not subjective. Okay, still getting doubled. Dude, this is a level 9 Elliowood. He's got... Yeah, he's here. Matthew. I'm seeing a few Colms, which I respect. But I think Matthew is the correct answer. See, it's nice that Hector can even finish off a mercenary. A big reason, I mean, I think Matthew is a better character. I like Matthew a lot more. But a big reason I feel that way is because Matthew actually is a useful combat unit. Because, like, having a crazy fast unit, in especially Hector Hard Mode, that can dodge is, like, quite useful, surprisingly. And, yeah. All right, so these lads are going to bring down some weapons for the lads. I think Hector lost his. Yeah. So we do this. Renak. Oh, okay. Here's the probably more a less obvious one. Renak or Legalt. I don't know how to say their names. Legalt? Lego? Renak? What does he have? He has a javelin for... I guess that's going to be for Elliowood. Yeah, okay, we're good, right? Okay, so back to 3 times effectiveness, by the way. 25 damage, so he doesn't one round. Eliwood gets triangle, but he doubles, so 20 damage on the boss. That's pretty good for a sword user. That's the only, yeah, those are the only effective weapons. I'm seeing a pretty decent balance between Renak and Lego. Okay, let's let this happen. Boys, I think a fast Hector can double him. I like Renak, and I just was watching I was just watching the Renak part section of your video, Cheese, and I forgot how good like the dialogue between Renak and La Rochelle is. Like the way like he's just like, I don't want anything to do with you, and he just gets dragged along, and I don't know, like La Rochelle's just kind of this like really unaware narcissist who's like still a good person. But she's just like, yeah, everyone's gonna follow me. Like, of course you're gonna follow me. Like, why wouldn't you? I'm the best. Not even narcissist, but she's just like really confident in herself. Like, it's so funny. I love that trio. That's like, honestly, that is like one of the highlights of Sacred Stone's characters for me. Okay, let's let Eliwood finish it off. Because the dude needs more levels. He needs more speed. You've beaten me, but you're too late to save him. Too bad, eh, laddie? This guy's definitely Scottish. Too bad, eh, laddie? Renak is a minimum wage worker. Speed! Okay, we're back to even. Look at that. The coin toss works out. So 8 levels, we've gotten 4 speed. So that's an average level 9 Eliwood on speed. Okay, the last thing I was going to do was have someone. I'll just trade this to him now. Oh yes, that's the thing I always forget to do. Okay, let's go. Volns to Matthew. Let's pick up 2 more Volns. This is another reason that Eliwood mode is so easier, is because you get 10k cash versus 25k, 2.5k, and you have to like thief it. So then you're like, okay, well I should probably sell the secret book. Whereas this game is just like money. Again, you're not doing the falling flat on your face thing. Sweet. So Eliwood is pretty close. Yeah, I agree that Hector needs the extra weapon XP more, given that Hector's never doubling. Alrighty, we are gonna do this. Don't talk about Eliwood's strength. I haven't even been paying attention. I think he's got 2. Yeah, Iron Lances is 2 more though, so. By the way, we switched up the unit placement on this map too. Oswin really wants to be frontlining this. It felt weird that he was down here. I love this chapter for Guy. I really do. Beautiful. Let's just torch it up. So the boss now has an Armor Slayer. It's not incredible. We didn't want to give him something super strong, but the Armor Slayer was just kind of like late, I guess. And actually what I'm gonna do is this. Ooh, okay, check this out. Oh, he doubles. Let's go. So he's doubling soldiers and so archers now. Yeah, Guy is just right. Like, we just kind of put them where they want to be. I don't know if I have it perfectly down yet in Hector Hard or Hector mode. It's weird, man. The unit placing is like, it's like Marcus is the designated spot for Lowen, and Lowen is the designated spot for Sarah. and their actual spots are not where they're actual, like they don't even correspond to actual spots. So you just have to like, okay, let's move this unit here. What did that do? Okay, like, okay, I moved Hector up 1. Oh, Guy moved over 4 spaces. It's like, it's just a lot of trial and error. But anyway, I put Matthew down here too because I figured some people might want to send Matthew that way. Anyway, I think Bartra is probably up for the task, and then Elliowood will at the very least kill that guy with a thing. Let's rescue him, take a drop, and actually let's let Rebecca, yeah. Sweet. I think this chapter has become a bit easier. Well, it's harder than it was in original Hollywood Hard Mode. But in Hector Hard Mode, I think it's easier than it was because the nomads are a really big struggle on this chapter, and now you have 3x effectiveness. So you have a lore, like Elliowood can just one-shot them all because they're pretty low in the bulk department. That's the Marcus house in all my runs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that is for sure the Marcus house. Oh, I really was not expecting this outcome, so I didn't put the hand axe on. I thought both bandits had regular axes. Also, did Rebecca miss this guy? Like what? Wait. That was an interesting decision. I'm so confused. Anyway, something happened and it was weird. Wow, Matthew got hit. Damn. Osmond actually took damage. So I've having Cheese in my ear talking about sacred stones for over the last few days for 4 hours. I've been thinking a lot about what I would change to sacred stones if we did it, and one thing I really do think would be cool is the double route split. The route split, you do the merged route split or whatever. So you send half your army to Ephraim, half to Erica, and then you actually have to play both chapters. My biggest thing with Sacred Stones is that it's too short. And I like that in some sense because a lot of FE games I don't finish because the last 4 chapters is just a mindless slog and I get bored. But I do find Sacred Stones you promote and then you got 5 chapters left. And they're fun chapters, but you got 5 chapters left. Come on. Oh. Well, it was worth a try. So I like the idea of having to do both. And of course, Joshua will get his hat. Yay. I would never play a single route again. Wow, that's really encouraging to hear. Oh, oh wait, no. Marcus was standing there, that's why. For that, and what about story differences? How about making you play Erica chapter 9, then Ephraim chapter? Yes, that's how I would want to do it. You go back and forth between maps, and then you'd have to split up, which side gets each unit. So I think what I would propose is the side that gets the locked in units for each side, Duzel and Noel for Ephraim. That's who Ephraim single-handedly defeats the Grotto Empire with in Erica mode. And then, oh, do I have Killing Edge on? No, that's just Slim Sword doing its thing. Oh, Joshua is FE8. Yes, yeah. Anyway, you get to use almost everyone, and that's the other thing I like. So yeah, Ephraim would obviously get Doozle and Noel. Actually, in Erica mode, you can't even get Doozle and Noel. Erica would obviously get, who is it? Inez? I say Ines, I don't know. And, oh, Saleh. Uh-oh. Okay. Yes. Wow, dude went off with his slim sword. Because this is hard mode, so Guy gets hard mode bonuses, and you know he goes off. I don't like Saleh, and I don't really have a good reason to not like him. It boils down to you are not pent, and I just find him to be this like really like neutered version of what I want him to be. Listen, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Ephraim would get Cormag because Cormag is super early. Erica would have to get Tana. There's not a lot more units. It's kind of like the other heavy hitters is just like Garrick and Tethys. Oh god, like which side gets the dancer? I feel like Erica would want Garrick more. Since if Ephraim gets Doozle and Cormag, then give Erica the dog. The dog. Cormag is in Erica's story, but he doesn't get Cormag. Yeah, I don't like that because Cormag is kind of later in the other version, and if you're splitting up the routes, like you'd probably want 2 good units pretty early. Also, Tana, I feel like has to be Erica's side. I don't know. In my brain, like that makes more sense. What I would say though is Tana has to be one side, Cormag has to be the other, so that the flyers are split evenly. Was that it was a story heavier recruitment since. That's very true. It is a good moment. Oh, okay, never mind. I was like, did he not get a hand axe? And I didn't. Okay, well, anyway. Dude is not well right now. Let me tell ya. Excuse me. Ewan can recruit Marissa, and Tethys and Garrett can stay on Erica's side. Oh, good. No, if we're doing Legacy, I am making Marissa like a Garrick equivalent. So she would be level 10 with actually good stats. She comes with a wind edge, and excuse me, this Zevia is getting the best of me. She comes with a wind edge and a Shamshir. And it's like, do you want to promote Garrick or do you want to promote Marissa right away? I would make them kind of equals in that sense. Oh, I like Tana going to Ephraim because it splits the twins and the Fralian siblings. You know what? That's a really good point. That's a really good point. And Tana comes early in that mode too. Marissa should become a hero. I kind of have to agree with that. What does everyone else think? I think Marissa should go to hero. I think that would be way cooler if you got a female hero Marissa, and it's way better than assassin. So that you could actually get, oh, you could get a lot of heroes, because you can go Gilliam hero, you can go Garcia hero, Ross hero, Garrick, Amelia. Okay, I've been just like kind of daydreaming about like what I would change. So I have a lot of answers to these questions. What about adding 2 Gaiden chapters at the start of the game? Wolf Spielstein. Oh. Dude, dodge to save your life, buddy. It doesn't fit her at all. Ah, but an assassin? I just can't see Marissa in anything but Swordmaster. Yay. Character-wise, she's emotionally cold. Okay, maybe I just have never used Marissa, so I don't know anything about her. I guess I'm thinking Marissa with swords, not with axes. That's a good point. He didn't hit that, right? Oh, he did. He did. I was like, wait, did I just hear a... Yeah, let's go. Okay. Dude is pulling out the jab. Oops. Oh, right. I'm trying to, yeah. Javelin Olympics online. Here we go. 6 speed. We're 7 speed with a javelin. Yeah, Marissa. Okay, con with axes. Yeah. No, I see what you're saying now. See those crits, Gi? Let's see those crits. Fair enough. I love early Slim Sword on Gi because you're not expecting the crits, but you're gonna get a few, and it's like just enough to make the damage of the weapon actually averagely good. Like when you send Gi over here, he's not critting every enemy. But over the course of like 6 or 7 rounds of combat, he's getting 1 or 2 crits, and it makes a difference. Ephraim would get Garcia and Ross. No. So you would get to choose the first 7 chapter units, where they go, if possible, anyway. Oh shit. Well, we're playing casual mode for a reason. Also, let's go Lowen. Yeah. So you'd split up those units, and you get to decide where they go. And this is why we're playing casual mode, because when you're streaming, it's not fun to have to reset a chapter and watch it over again. Yeah. No, Slim is great. 15 crit instead of, it was 5 or 10. Let's see, Icky. Let's see, Icky. Fair enough. And it's also like light enough weight that it's just a mini killing edge. It's great. Okay, so Lowen is actually one of the best units for taking on Puzon because he's got the bulk, and he isn't weak to the Armor Slayer, like Lowen is, or Oswin is. She can just heal herself. So what is this? 12 weight. Guy's got 11 con, so he's got 11 speed. Shit. Oh! Let's go, Lowen. Let's go, Lowen. He'll only get hit once. Okay, time for a little rapier action. And like, it's moments like that. Also love that background, by the way. One of the cooler backgrounds in the game, because I think it only can appear on this chapter. Anyway. There you go, Cheese. You drove a hard bargain, but yeah, that feels pretty good. All right, this chapter's cleared up pretty nicely. Oh, buddy. No, I don't. Well, that is true. Like, it would be weird for Ephraim not to get the calves. You know, it would be really weird. I feel like they should go with, they really should go with Ephraim, shouldn't they? And then Franz should stay with Erica. Let's go. I should have locked that in. You can also press L before combat to make it go to animation. So, just like that. Forgot there's a mage on this chapter. Big changes like 3x, especially dual weapon lords. Yeah, no, I think like something that actually of all people, I was kind of reminded of this was J-Rose. I think J-Rose didn't like Emerald Legacy as much as the past two. And part of the reason was that we didn't make a sweeping changes, damn it, is because Emerald is already a better game. Like, it's already pretty good. So we didn't really go for quite as like widespread fixes, which kind of translates into we weren't quite as bold with Emerald. And I just been like, you know, there's balancing the game, but you can get too caught up on like being so rigid to your own sort of like philosophy that you forget to do cool shit. And sometimes you just have to do the cool thing, even if it doesn't make perfect sense for the game. Let's go, Guy. I think the Wind Edge is a good example of that. It's not a magic sword anymore. It's changed a lot, but it makes Sword Masters and Myrmidons so much better. So, stuff like that. Hey, Cargo. I'm actually playing a run of Heart Gold right now. I haven't played Gen 4 Johto in like probably 6 or 7 years. And I never played Heart Gold. I only did Soul Silver when I was younger. So, oh my God, dude. 5-speed Hector. Anyway, I haven't played it in a long time. And I decided to get the Egma Cargo, and I've been running it the whole game, and it is not very good, if you can believe it. Thank God Hector didn't get doubled there. Oh, I was gonna say something about early FE guidance. Yes, thank you so much. Bang! Unbelievable. So, I think what would be cool for Sacred Stones is adding 2 guidance chapters before the route split, and in them, ooh, Elliewood. Actually, I guess he has his lances now, so it's not as necessary. I'd love to get Hector, but he's gonna die, so. Sweet, you got the gold. I'm sorry, I'm needing to. Guys, I'm sorry. I've been slugging the Zevias. I gotta pee again, okay? So I'm gonna end turn, and then, I mean, it's still way better damage. And I'll talk about Sacred Stone's guidance when I'm back. Oh, my bad. Sweet, we did it. Yeah, they're kind of like sodas, but with 0 sugar. They use stevia to sweeten them. Marcus died to 1% crit. Nurgle popped out and Luna crit Marcus. Okay, again, I haven't forgot. I know we're gonna talk about Legacy in just a sec. One small change to this map that I do wanna consider. I want you guys to tell me what you think. Okay, finally a bit of a faster map. I feel like we've been slogging it on these defends. Oswin probably wants to sit back, doesn't he? We send Hector and Marcus out. We send these guys there in a sec. Actually, let's do that. What are these guys? Sword and sword. Okay. Excuse me. We'll let Eliwood and Oswin do that. Maybe Lowen? Excuse me. One, two, three, four, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Something like that. Okay. I think he's redeemed himself. 8 strength. Oh my god. Bro, this is a bad Eliwood. 9 levels, 1 strength on a 45%. So, really, what this is gonna do is get us back to, like, what Eliwood should look like. And then we'll give him the Dragon Shield, too. So this is a below average. Dude, actually, 7? Man, that's, like, even low. This is kind of what an average level 10 Eliwood looks like. I know people hate weather, but it's just, this map was designed for weather, and it's really well designed. Like, the entire enemy, like, army is basically calves, and once you get to this middle area, it starts raining and makes move not matter. It's really well designed. I get why people hate rain. Like, Lynn's final map, yeah, that's brutal. But I don't think that it's bad on this. Man, we gotta let her rip. Look at that damage. Oh! Eliwood with the jab. Let's try speed blitzing this chapter. I promise I want to talk about Sacred Stones, but yeah, let's try to rip it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. That's an issue if you want to do a turn 1 recruitment, because then you have to put Urk here. Okay, it's just 1 cav. Oh, I meant to send... Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, we're going to have to do something creative here then. We'll do that. And then... Dude, look at the difference. 4 to 10. I knew it wasn't going to be a crit. That's why I didn't show it. Big 4 damage. Let's go, Rebecca. Oof. Oof. My 2 low damage units. Wow. So the way that guy's placed, Eliwood can run over and one-shot him. But I forgot to do that. Okay, so Gaiden ideas. Would be to add 2 Sacred Stone Gaiden chapters before the end of Erica's little sort of tutorial, like early, like chapters 1 through 8-ish. Fair enough, Urk. And they would have, they'd be Gaidens, and in them you can recruit Ewan and Amelia early. And that way you can get, if you want to get all the trainees early, which is the only time that they can actually be good. Like, Ross is a fun unit because he comes early enough, right? But the others don't have that luxury and are then awful. So I think it makes more sense to try to implement them a bit early into the game, and that way, like, nice. That way, if you want a little extra flexibility, you know, you can train them up. Wow, the difference is crazy. Nice. Oh! Oh! A boom! You go from one of the worst units to like kinda okay. Yeah. Exactly. Same cap stats on the trainees given they're so sad at bases. Yeah, they should be good. Actually, I am of the camp that Ross is not a bad unit. Like, yeah, he takes a lot of investment, but I think Ross can become an above average unit. Whereas, like, yes, you still have to invest, but it's early game where, like, it's not as bad. I don't know. Like, in terms of efficiency, he's not a good unit, obviously. But I think he's early enough for, like, a casual playthrough that his overall... Wait, no, we're good. His overall thing he's got going on makes for, like, a decent unit. He's rewarding to use. It's fun to watch him grow. And, like, yeah, you know, you give Ross a lot, he at least will get good. You could say that about any unit, but I don't find Ross takes, like, a ridiculous amount of babying. Like, you just have to get him to Pirate on his, like, join chapter, the one with all the walls, that really awful map with all the walls. And then you get him there, and it's good. But it's like, Ewan, like, what do you get? Like, oh, good, a level 1 unit after 10 levels of grinding. Amelia is also, like, yeah, she turns into a cav, but not a very good one, and I too am of the mind, General Amelia. The opportunity cost for Ross is just much less low. Wow, this is something else. We are Fire Emblem gaming right now. Oh. Okay, well, in that case, no. No. Damn it. Oh, and he doesn't have a javelin. Okay. I'm just gonna save state because I haven't in a while. So he can hit Urk, and that's it. Okay. Oh, he can hit Urk. Well, in that case, we're gonna put Hector here with... Yeah, okay. And then Marcus is gonna go... I don't know. I don't want him to get too far ahead. I don't trust my Ross. He has 5 speed at level 11 Pirate. Yeah, that's tough. Alright, guys. It's time for a little snack break. A little Rice Krispie action. Boom. Okay, almost done. All right, Urk, this is your chance. I need you to grab that. Big sword guy. Let's go. So much smaller than I remember. I know, right? I feel that. The worst thing happening is a lot of items going from like 6 in a box to 5. I saw one, it was 4. Like 4 granola bars. I was like, get the hell out of here. Speaking of which. Yeah, so I do actually like the idea of giving Ewan, like, I don't know, like wind tome or something, like a lower than fire tome, and giving Amelia her own 2. The reason I wouldn't mind adding in a weapon like that, and I think it would be in line with Legacy, is that Ross already gets his own weapon. So adding, just giving another unit one, it doesn't feel too OP. Yeah. Eric with the 3x Horse Slayer is the threat. So one thing I mentioned at the start, and I can now comment on, is we moved Urk up here so that Sarah can turn 1 recruit him. The reason we did that is Sarah kind of gets bogged down up here, and then you don't have a healer for this whole map. So moving Urk to be over here and recruitable on turn 1 just makes that a little less annoying. But yeah, Eric has the Horse Slayer now, so that's 21 plus 11. So that's 31 damage on the Horse Slayer. That's doing 21 to Big Boy Marcus. So, enemies have also certainly benefited from the 3x. Alrighty. Oh, pirates. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I did not move these guys over here fast enough. They're 2, right? Okay, shit. I didn't play this one very well this time. So fun fact, you don't actually have to get Priscilla down there. You don't actually have to recruit Priscilla. If you recruit Urk and the village does not get destroyed, she auto joins at the end of the chapter. Now, with that said, okay, he's gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh shit. Oh, but then I if I'm in his range, he'll attack me. So okay, that should be fine with Marcus there. Urk has picked up the Iron Blade. Okay. Wow. Actually, we got him. Okay, not bad. This is a mess, but whatever. I'm just gonna let Urk stay where he is. I feel like he might get attacked. Proceeds to move him. Where's my Wyvern support, Dad? Ooh, another good thing about Sacred Stones is how would you fix Erica? I think I would give her the Elliewood treatment, not the Lynn treatment. I think she's more of an Elliewood, a female Elliewood. So maybe more speed. Yeah, I don't know. But I think she'd probably benefit from lances. Nice. Accurate but weak, 1 to 2 range. Mini jab for Amelia would help her a lot. Well, actually, that is basically the short spear. Kind of like Erica being part of the story. Make her part mage. Yeah, too far for Legacy. It's just not, you know. You gotta change the entire story to do that. Huh. Where'd my iron sword go? Did I break it? Well, you don't really need it, Elliewood, but sure. Okay, he can come down to assist maybe. I just don't want him getting bogged. It's a dangerous game. Okay. So I believe it's next turn that this is gonna go down. I think I might need a Bartra. Let's get this. Oh. You know what? Let's hit that second support. Well, if it isn't Dorcas, what are you doing here? Is that a picture? Forgive me, but you don't strike me as the artistic type. You're one to talk about looks. This is a picture of my Natalie. Oh, I get it. Well, that's really pretty. Okay, whatever. We've seen this a million times. I don't need the sob story. I don't want to feel anything right now. I don't think Erica's that bad either, but she is still a sword locked unit, and she doesn't really strike me as a wind edge user. It just doesn't feel as like Lynn feels okay. I don't really like that fix for her. Yeah, huge bonuses. Look at that crit. Not quite. Not quite. Marcus could come in and get wrecked. Okay, here's what we're actually gonna do. Oh man, this is a mess. This is what this is. Actually, an early Lightbrand could be kind of cool for Erica. I actually don't hate that. If I remember, Sacred Stones is a bit more of a magic game, right? So, wow, that's okay. If I move one back, perfect. I didn't full throttle it, and this is what happens when you don't full throttle it, sadly. Yeah, I can patch up that hole. Have the wind edge as one of her 3 weapons, so she is a wind sword user now. Damn, fair enough. It's kind of weird running the Armor Slayer here, but here we go. To playtesters, how is this map playing? Like, I feel like this is a fairly standard false friends. I didn't go like I at first was like, let's push it, and now I'm like, okay, actually struggling to push it, but there we go. Big question. Can Urk not die? Fits. Yeah, I could say magic sword Erica. Much more than tomes. Gage also gave Hector his trusty rune sword. The fuck? Oh, I didn't buy DLC, so I didn't have the the pleasure of using the rune sword on Hector. I don't hate magic sword Erica though. That is kind of a fun way to take it. That's different from what we've done for Lynn and Elliewood. Oh, buddy. Okay. Well, if you do that. Beautiful. And we're gonna actually, we're gonna buy a heal. We're gonna buy 2 heals. And a fire. And a Vuln. Female leaf. No, you guys want to come to me, remember? I'm juicy. I'm juicy. Come fight me. Okay, there it is. There it is. Hector with the 1 round. Do we take it? Yeah, I've had enough of this chapter. Okay, yeah, fast magic sword. It is very unique, and it kind of feels like it fits her theme. You've always been an eyesore to me. Oh, changed his armor, by the way, to be red, or his horse to be red. Anyway, whatever, loser. A boom! Hector needed the XP too. Clean. Feels good. Oh my god! All right, we're not going to be running Hector for this run. Guy has once again failed to get speed. I'm going to say though, I love the defeat Eric condition, because this chapter can be way too drawn out. Such a banger. Also, sorry if that scared you or you have tinnitus. Outplayed. Five speed Hector, no. 5-speed Hector isn't real, he can't hurt you. I don't know what it is, but my experience in this game is whenever I play Hector mode, he gets good level ups, and whenever I play Elliewood mode, he doesn't. I don't know what it is. Oh, Noble Lady of Kaelin. I always am like, okay, defense map. Nope. Psych. This is the first map where 3x really comes into use. No, Priscilla's always auto-joined. You just have to recruit Urk and keep the place alive. Oh, the other thing we did is we actually lowered Priscilla's level because she's really good, and coming at level 3 makes her competing with Sarah even more. So like when Sarah's level 5, like I healed pretty, like I wasn't spamming heals, got her to 5. So her having like a 3 level gap feels better. So that if you're going over to Priscilla, long term, she's obviously going to be better, but she's going to take a bit to get there. So I kind of like that. And we're going to run Priscilla. I've actually been doing a lot of Sarah playtesting, but I need a girl with a horse, man. Oh my gosh, guys, is it? I don't think it's time, actually. He can't do it, can he? Oh, Hector. See, that's the issue. Hector, oh man, he's a ways off too. That's brutal. I agree, FE7 has the best together we ride. Hands down. Okay, I'm gonna give Oswin the Steel Lance. Marcus just isn't really needing it. Take the Horse Slayer. Actually, you know what? I think Lowen would like a Horse Slayer to just get that damage up. We got that steel bow now. Do I have any Vulns? I sure do. All right. Plenty of game left for the, yeah. That'll come easier in Hector's mode too, because I think Talons the Light will be a chapter with all those fighters up in the top left corner. You can just really really rip it. So this is the first chapter where you have to pick who you're bringing. I always bring Urk in the early game because like enemies have such bad resistance. The additional damage is really nice. I'm gonna say goodbye to Guy, although those are 6 stats. I gotta test Lynn on the 3x. Man. I think Guy and Lynn are balanced now. Like Lynn has the movement and bows, but Guy just has better stats. And I don't know. That to me is I don't think it's obvious which unit is better. Probably Lynn, but she's hard to use. Anyway, okay. All right, Cheese, thanks so much for hanging out. Really appreciate it, man. I'm gonna finish your video soon. I'm like I said, I think I finished on Renac last time I was watching, so I'm making my way through it. But yeah, take care. Everyone say bye to Cheese. He did a playtest for FE7 Legacy already and came up with a lot of good ideas. It was really nice. Okay. Yeah, Guy has 7 con. That's a great point. Yeah, so not a lot of pegs. So as always, we do the classic steel bow will right there. I've designed this chapter, so I know exactly how to play it. This is a chapter that I've just have ran over and over to get like perfect. So that's nice because I know how it goes. Let's send Eliwood over the hill. We'll send Hector down. What is these guys' speed? 12, 7, 12. All right, let's send Marcus to do some chip. I find that Florina is much worse than Fiora now. We gave Fiora more con because we're like, well, she's the trained Pegasus Knight, so she should be like more fit and able to use her weapons. But like Florina is the growth unit. Like she's hard to get going, but she's got more strength, she's got more speed. I think she just has everything better. Maybe not defense, but yeah. Oh man, 7 move on the heels is nice. But yeah, Fiora has just been so much better because there's only a few chapters, so you got to really power grind Florina to get to where she is, and I've just found it better to use Florina's like her aid, or like you know like her flyer capabilities for what they are, and then as soon as they get Fiora, start actually training Fiora, and that is fair. Like the second Pegasus you get should be better than the first. Also, you have Lin mode if you want to cracked out Florina. Here we go. The iconic. I spent like, well, it's probably only like 15 minutes, but just trying to get this Pegasi in the perfect spot to give Will like a really good start. just to show him off and be like, whoa, oh, maybe I want to use Will. Oh, Marcus got speed. Let's go. Huge, actually. Huge. It just keeps him from falling off. Wow. 38 damage. Oh yeah. Some big boy numbers. Beautiful. Beautiful. Sane is actually, I find Sane to be honestly, both of the calves are pretty good now because they come at level 8. So they don't have such an issue getting started. I don't think I want Will to get doubled. So they're not amazing at their bases, but they're good, and they just need a little bit to get them there. Florina does always feel like a Lin mode required unit. Yeah, that's nothing new. She was coming at level 3 before. Lance God, let's go. 8 damage. Okay. This is a chapter that really benefits from 3x. There's so many calves, there's pegs, and just like stomping through. Okay. 6 speed. Let's go. Nothing but speed, but let's go. Yeah, it was getting to a really bad point, so that's huge. Oh, look at that. He's got the 1 round on a sword unit. On the sword cav, that's huge. Yeah. Urk is really nice in the early game. And, you know, we've talked about this a lot. Urk is just in a bad spot. It's really hard to give a unit, to make a unit useful when he's outclassed by, okay, he's competing with Pent, which is just a better Urk. Priscilla, which turns into mounted Urk. Lucius, which is a faster and stronger Urk. Canas, which is also a better Urk. I feel like I'm forgetting someone. Urk just, like, it's really hard to make Urk not too OP in the early game, but I think that Urk has found a decent spot in being incredibly useful for early game, like, chip. And now that Knights actually have a ton of armor, Urk is like one of the only units that without effective damage. He's the only unit without effective damage that can 1 round them until Lucius. So, like, next chapter, Urk is really nice because there's a couple Knights you want killed. And yeah, I don't think Urk is a great unit, and it's really hard to balance him, but we've done everything we can for him, and he is at least useful in the early game. Oh, sorry, Lucius is the slower, harder hitting Urk. My bad. Urk is faster, Lucius is stronger. Lucius is the Alakazam of the psychic types. Canas is like the Mr. Mime. And then Urk is, I don't know what Urk is. I don't know what Urk is. Urk is like drowsy hypno. Like Gen 1, you know, Gen 1 standards obviously. Still good, but you know, he's not, you know, not as good as some other big boys. Okay. So this is kind of tricky. This is a bit of a delicate game getting Lyn up here, but it's balanced is the important thing. Okay, so Eliwood. I guess Eliwood is gonna rapier it for this turn because I forgot to give him his much needed thing. Yeah, let's do it. Canas is more of a Hypno, and Urk is Mr. Mime. I guess Hypno's slower than Mr. Mime. True. I was just thinking that Mr. Mime puts up barriers, but yeah, you're right. This is just a Marcus thing, I guess. Oh, shit. Oh, and Pent, yes, Pent is Starmie. That's what that's what I was waiting to say. Pent is Starmie. Urk is the Psyduck. Psyduck's not a psychic type. Maybe Canas is the slow king, or slow bro. This is a tough chapter to balance. I don't love it. I don't love this chapter, but we've done everything we could to make it a little more interesting. Now, Hector's version has the ring, the stealable ring. Oh, shit. So, always gotta pick up a door key when you can. Beautiful. Nice. And then Mewtwo is Athos, I guess. Athos. Sorry. But is Urk better than Urk? Damn. Oh, that was with the hand axe. Yeah, so overall, this has been a pretty good playtest. We did this patch, and Elliewood had 8 con, and the rapier had 8 might, so +1 might, and +10 uses, and it was just like we had balanced things for 2x, so like the Manikati and rapier had more uses and stuff, and we're like, you know what? Now that we've given them 3x, they're fine as they were. It's almost like the first time they balanced the whole game, it was correct, and then they removed 3x effectiveness and everything just fell apart. Okay, so that's a huge dodge for Lynn. So her avoid is 57. So it's a 45 hit. So it's less than half. But if you bring Will up here, he can guarantee. Oh, okay, Will. I was gonna say, he can help guarantee Lynn a kill on that unit the second chapter, and then Lynn can go here to bait over the mage. Or do you want to bring Will? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you can't. So you bait over the mage with that. I really hate using this Armor Slayer, but whatever. Excuse me. I can't get over it. That's +2. Well, that is a base. That is a normal Elliewood. Yeah, so he kind of grows into being pretty decent, but he doesn't have a horse yet. He's much better. I really like this version of Elliewood, and I think we're going to stick with this. Motherfucker. Okay. Okay. So... God damn it. Ah, this is brutal. You come up for the heal. Yeah, I did have to give him, I had to give him a ring, but it basically put us onto average Elliewood. Which I suppose is kind of nice to have, actually, because then you can make sure your main lord is... It kind of gives your lord some wiggle room. The best actually, chat, who would be the best unit to give the early energy ring and dragon shield to? Elliewood is actually a top contender in my opinion, because he is able to already frontline, so it just makes him bulkier, and he's capable of doubling, so you're getting the best use out of it. Sword Hector, let's go. I'm trying to think who else would be good. Like, Lynn would like the energy ring, but she doesn't really benefit much from like, she's so frail. It's just not gonna do much. Ah, I found Seal. Yes, energy ring, Matthew, of course. Seal's one of our playtesters and Matthew's biggest fanboy. Oh, Bartra. Priscilla? Long term, yes, but you're losing a lot of the benefit out of that in giving it to her, so and using it on her. Okay, sweet. Zane's gonna do some shopping, so we're gonna pick up an iron sword, an axe, 2 hand axes. I've really grown accustomed to the better item uses. Excuse me. Oh. I don't like promoting Merlinus. I hate that you have to he doesn't count as an end turn. So if you've used all your units, you still have to move Merlinus once you up. Elliewood, no. Shit, I haven't saved in a while. Fuck. Oh, fuck, we gotta reset. Damn, okay, well, sorry guys. Time to cook it. Wow, I did not see Eliwood dying there. That's crazy. Damn. Wow. At least we can get him a iron sword this time. Sorry, guys. Maybe we'll get some better level ups, though. Casual mode didn't save me from that, sadly. Okay. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sell this and have Lynn buy Steel Lance, Javelin, Iron Bow. I think that's everything. And another Iron Lance. I don't know, my rewind doesn't work. Urk is a good candidate for the Urk. Yeah, that's a good point, because yeah, he's gonna double. Okay. Beautiful. Then goes up here. Will follows behind. Okay. Hector. Oh, let's actually turn that off. Big level up. Fuck. We didn't get the speed that we got last time. It's over for Hector. Boom. 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 We're cooking. Big 5 damage. She can't be stopped. And Matthew does not finish it off. No worries. Sure, I found we were kind of getting squished up, so let's send Dorcas up this way too. Oh, actually, yeah. Well, how fast we can do this. Ugh, that's really gross. But that makes it. Oh shit! Wow, that guy's gonna rip us up. Okay, so Lynn goes here with an iron sword. Will goes here. He heals again. Usually Will doesn't get hit at all. Lynn goes here with a Slayer. Wow, that's more damage than I was hoping. Finish him off. There we go. Look how fast we can get back to where we were, guys. We just cook it. It's also safe state. Oh, Rebecca, no. No. Or is it a Rebecca no? Because Hector comes in with the Iron Sword to pick up some more weapon XP. Wow. Okay. Let's go, Bartra. We'll go speed. Oh! Eliwood finally getting an Eliwood level. Honestly, that's like what Eliwood looks like a lot of the time. It's pretty crazy. Okay. Yep. Then you have Lynn come in for the kill. We're gonna use Lynn. Level 8. We gave her better defense and better HP. It's not crazy, but excuse me. I wonder if we can bait out the Axe Reaver with Will. Let's try that this run. All right, we're going full rapier. That's not gonna work. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think early Urk, he's nice. A mechanic everyone universally loves. Yeah, I do not care about tactics rank. It's a fun thing. I'm glad it's in the game, but I don't find that like a fun thing to consider in my playthroughs. Okay. Man, the boys are kind of getting dummied here. Wait, no, what I need to do is I need to trade. Yeah, these guys can struggle a bit if bad things happen, and bad things happened. Like, it doesn't happen most of the time, but it's not the first time I've seen this, and playtesters have certainly reported it. Nice. The Iron Sword, and he just enough. Yeah, Eliwood's nice, man. But he does take, he's a growth unit for sure, which he should be. He's the Lord. So just not quite. So this guy high rolled defense and speed, or HP. Not using resources is what tactic games are all about. It does make like a fun sort of challenge mode idea. Ow. Yeah, this dude's kind of a menace, man. Ouch. Rip to the heavy sphere. So this is kind of what happens when you push Lynn super aggressively. You don't have her to help you out. Oh my god. That's great. Sorry, that sounded annoying. No, that was like, yes, okay. Finally something good happened. Oh my gosh. Oh god, man. Actually, do I take the 83? Yes, I do. I think I like how we have the wind edge. Like, you fight one before you get one. Oh, let's go, Eliwood. Double in with the lance. Continues. Whew. Okay. Mark's gonna come up and pop this guy. Should have used an axe there. It's okay. Beautiful. Thank you. So how we've done this boss is in Eliwood mode, he starts with the javelin, and in Hector mode, he starts with an axe reaver, so that the main he counters the main lord. That was the purpose. Oh my god, Florina getting a kill. I kind of wish that thieves just stole from the village and you could still get it. I think that would be a better mechanic, but that would be a challenging thing to code, sadly. So it's not as easy as just like flipping a switch. And then brigands destroy it, but thieves are just, you know, they just loot. Oh, I should have taken and dropped. My bad. That's okay. He's bulky. So 14. Okay. So it's kind of like you gotta slowly bait. Oh, he's not even gonna go for well. Oh, he does, nice. Now my question, this guy's doing, he's probably gonna go with the Axe Reaver, right? So 24. Okay. I'm gonna try this. I wanna see if we can bait it out from him. Which one's heavier? A little Lynn action here. So Lynn doesn't have a new weapon. She doesn't have her bows. But what we did is we gave her, like, I mean, we've had 6 move Lynn forever. But the idea is the other 2 lords get their weapon, their promotion from in their base form, and Lynn gets her base movement. But then Lynn also gets an extra point of base movement. Okay, Hector needs to come kill this guy. As I said, really, really beneficial with the 3x on this map. It really starts to you start to notice it here. The heavy spear becomes a steel lance or like 1,000 gold. I don't really know what you mean. I don't think I understand. Oops, this is not where I meant to go at all. Wow. All right, Rebecca. Oh, big crit. Let's go. Saves Rebecca from taking a sword to the face. Beautiful. And then these bandits aren't too bad to clean up. Nice. Oh, actually I can't tell. They usually just go for higher damage. So he does switch to the Axe Reaver. Okay, so check this out. Will goes for chip. Could be a steel lance or 1,000 gold. If you steal from villages without destroying them, does that mean you get a lesser bonus from them? No, you just wouldn't get anything and they would keep it. Yeah, and then so because he gets the Axe Reaver out now, Lynn absolutely cooks the dude. And I really like that because it gives Lynn like a really good moment in her chapter of her reclaiming her own castle. So I like that Lynn can actually do something here. And a classic Lynn level up. Get that res. That juicy 40% res growth. Just gotta get Elliewood over there. Nice, and we did it before reinforcements. Oh. It's like, wait, I think I'm forgetting something. It's probably not important. Casual mode, by the way, just for play testing, so units don't auto die or perma die. All right, we're just gonna do a quick. I think now the thing is Priscilla, because she loses a level, you kind of have to give her a little more. So just like a little, like that's fine. Tell you what, we'll do one more. Florina. Don't worry. Don't worry. It wasn't a real axe. Because, guys, she's back. Okay, so this is, I always like that chapter. You finally get like, you feel like you're kind of stocked up on weapons and stuff. So this is usually where I drop Lowen. Great early game unit. You can keep him. He will continue to do okay, but the other two calves now just have way better growth potential. So Kent has the speed and skill, and Sane is just the thing is, Kent only has a bit more, right? I don't know. I actually find myself liking Sane a bit better. 7 and 3 versus 9 and 1. Like, Sane also has more defense. I think I'm a Sane enjoyer. I really do think so. Okay, we're gonna drop Dorcas here as well for Lynn. So this is the new squad. Okay. Yeah, the grind to swords is too much. We got to do Hector for sure. I'm glad that we're testing things. Our Rebecca is not very good. The rare 1% crit. That's so funny. Okay, so Marcus is a... This is a big map for Marcus. Give him a javelin. Yeah, that's what he wants. In Legacy, I find Kent better. I think my thing is, if I'm going Kent, I can just go Isadora, and Isadora is also fast. Like, Kent is more balanced, but Isadora is my fast cav. Whereas Sane is kind of like truly unique, being high strength and sometimes able to double. I like his starting defense too. He just does not like thunder. Okay. Can I give him like a armor slayer maybe? Yeah, actually. Okay. Sweet. All right, guys. One good chapter to finish this one out. We all love Whereabouts Unknown. This is kind of the crescendo of the early game. Sane has a headband. Oh, by the way, we've added in a lot of custom promotion animations. So Sane and Kent actually get custom promoted sprites, and Sane keeps the headband. Urk gets one, Rebecca gets one, because she has her own sprite to start with, right? The Warriors don't. Priscilla gets one. I'm trying to think, Dart gets one. Quite a few. Anyway, one of the great things about Urk is literally just his ability to kill this. Yeah. I think Sane is very reasonable in that. Nah, he's a little bitch. Oh, nice. Nice. You can have Lancelot Elliowood here. And yeah, we'll take that. Fair enough. I think Marcus can still double, right? Oh, yeah. +5 aura. Kent has no jokes. It's true. Oh my god, what a bad start. Okay, so when this happens, you need to actually rescue Urk or he will die. Maybe that guy will run away if he only has 1 HP. I mean, Hector can take a few shots, but bows hit pretty hard. We had the iron bow a bit stronger so that its 2x damage would do more, and that made bows a little overpowered. So that was a big change, was bringing the iron bow back down 1. And so Rebecca didn't get worse. We just gave her 1 extra strength. Does Louise not share an animation with Rebecca? She did, yeah. And so we decided to, because Rebecca has a custom base sprite, we decided to give her another one for her promoted. Okay, so Lynn wants her Wind Edge. Excuse me. I like that Oswin can reliably get a level or 2 before his promo. I'm such a Lynn fan, man. Like, she's just a fun unit. With her extra moves, she's just like a little mini nuke now with her 3 times crit or 3 times effective. Bro, like, look at that damage. That's the thing with Sane. Like, some units, it's like, I'm not doubling. And there's this point of speed that, like, okay, he's fine now. But, like, I find that even when Sane doesn't double, it's, like, over half of a unit's health where I'm like, okay, that's enough. Okay, Irk should be able to get this one. Yeah, 50 use Wind Edge. Just because there's not a lot of them. And it's the only, like, 2-range sword for most of the game. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking, actually. We go for the longbow. And now we ask Bartra. Oh, Bartra. Okay, Elliowood can't do it either. Fair enough. Oh, Bartra. Glad she didn't get doubled there. Oh no! Damn it. There we go. I kind of want Elliowood on the front lines and not back here, but I need him to get this kill, so he's the only one that can do it. So you go and clear that for our buddy. Saying, I am speed. Should have kept Dorcas. I've ran a lot of Dorcas and not a lot of Bartra, so I wanted to do Bartra. We actually gave Bartra an extra point of speed, and I think it's perfect for him. We had him at 50% growth. Anyway, I don't know. It's feeling all right. The arguably worst thing about running Sarah is that you'll forget to bring Priscilla for this chapter and miss the Raven recruit. I've done it like so many of my streams. All right. We're just gonna cook along here. But yeah. Also, Elliowood mode, we added a thief because there was only one in Hector mode, and it really makes the map, the pressure of the map, fun. But without it, it's a pretty boring map. Like, the thief is kind of everything because it's Silver Sword is nice, but Nightcrest is the big dog. So, okay, Matthew can clean up this guy, and then. Yeah, that actually worked perfectly. Now Elliowood's not too far behind. Okay. Can Lynn? Not quite. Actually, what we'll do is... Oh yeah, the emblem weapons. I have looked at those. The only thing I've thought about is like making them be like it's an iron sword, but you gain more experience, like weapon experience. Ah, dang, close. That's the best thing me and the team have really come up with. So the emblem weapons were part of DLC. Oh my god, finally a good level up. The Mario Kart Double Dash DLC, most weird sentence ever. No, the thief timing is not as tight. So it's most tight in Hector Hard, and then actually Hector Normal is even with Elliewood Normal, roughly. Or Elliewood Hard, and then Elliewood Normal is like super easy. It's like turn 9 or 10. And we actually pulled Hector Hard Mode back a level because in making the enemies stronger, it was really hard to get there. Like, you basically had to have Marcus going full move every turn, and Marcus just kind of struggles with that in with like improved growth and stuff. So yeah. Yeah, because that'll do more damage against the knight. Yeah. Yeah, because the emblem weapons were just kind of higher durability, and it's like, that alone is stupid. So yeah, I'm not really sure what to do with the emblem weapons. We haven't added them in. Ooh, weird. I don't. This big beefy game. Okay, so this is gonna be a sort of Bartra leveling thing. Oh. Actually, Bartra, he should get. Sometimes you run low on bones doing this. All right, guys, my girlfriend. Oh, never mind. Wind edge, not really cutting it. Excuse me. Lynn probably can't take 2 bows. No. That's fine. Classic Oswin. Oh, yeah, you gotta. Oswin, and that's the thing, Oswin is so useful in the early game. Every chapter he has something to do. I'd say his only bad chapter is like False Friends. And even in some modes he's actually good because he can defend Merlinus. Because a lot of pegs come after Merlinus. Uh-oh. Rip to the homie, but we're playing casual mode, so it's all good. Archers are not to be messed around with, like, especially in hard mode. Like, 18 damage, dude. 20 damage. Yeah, they're cooked, man. Actually, Sane is the one that's cooked. So, there's a door key. Did we already get the chest key? Someone has a chest key. Wait, what? That's supposed to be a chest key. Super weird. What's going on here? I have FE Builder open, so let me just. That guy drops a. Huh? Why is that a door key? That should be a chest key. I don't know why that got changed. Huh, every single instance, it's a chess key. Nero, I don't know if you're still here, but did you change that? So we added a... Wait, sorry, there's... Gonna have to look at that later. This is why I'm supposed to take notes when I play test for little things, and I'm like, wait, what? Oh, big strength for Lynn. No defense, but that's okay, cause she got res. Listen, I know. People were memeing on the res, but see, look, like Marcus is very fine to get to that. It's not super. There's not a huge threat in Eliwood Hard. I think the chess key was the shaman near him. Yeah, because in normal mode, I think it's supposed to be a 5-piece key. But in hard mode, we wanted this guy to drop one single key so that you can let the thief hit that, kill the thief, and then pick up the Night Crest and not have to bring Matthew up. I think that's what we wanted. So I don't know. Anyway. I don't think Barcher's going to be able to do this alone. Dorcas can, because he was bulky enough. But that was a different time. How are we overtime? 3:03. Going to the gym at like 3:30. So we should be able to wrap this map up cleanly. So there you go. There's your thief. So it's not too bad. Iron Lance, Iron Sword, beautiful. A match made in heaven. So it's Nomad Trooper in the other game. It's like, oh, great, the unlock staff. What perfect timing. Oh, Minchilla. I'm trying to give all the playtesters mods on this channel. Okay, Urk. I mean, I know it's a hammer guy, but still. It's weird when you say, like, you're streaming and you're like, okay, guys, we're gonna, like, you put an end. Like, okay, the stream is gonna end at XYZ. People leave. I don't know. It's this weird thing about streaming. Never say when you're going to end the stream because people leave. I don't care because it's just like a side channel. But, yeah, never, like, people will ask, like, hey, how long do you plan on streaming for? Never tell them. Never tell them. The stream could end at any moment, and it could also be going for the next 12 hours. So you better not miss a moment of it. Yeah, Raven doesn't move in Eliwood mode. I think that's always been a thing. Right? I think we're just really used to Hector mode. Oh, Tango. Okay. So we actually want the thief to open it and get the silver sword, because then we don't have to do it. Oh god, they're gonna scrap, aren't they? Wait, I think he's supposed to move, because they're so gonna fight, and they have actually decent stats now. Well, oh shit. Is Raven cooked? Oh my god. For the first time ever, Raven might die. What the fuck? Let's go, Bartra. This has been a fun run. No, they do move, just not this turn. I think it's next turn. Lance Elliowood, it feels good. They can't reach turn 1, but will he attack them? No, okay, he doesn't attack. But I can't reach. Oh no, don't do it. Don't kill my brother. Shit. Nice. He's like, you only got 1 health anyway. I may as well finish you off. Oh, right, because of the thief. Let's just get a nice little chippy chip on him. We'll let him go. Well, I don't want the soldiers to be dead meat either, but they have been buffed. So, actually, we'll see. I don't know, man. I just like 3 lance units versus even Raven is kind of scary. Oh, he does move. He does move. Oh, but then they're gonna, dude. Everyone is dead here, because then they're gonna attack him. They're gonna break themselves on him. Unless maybe they don't attack Raven. Dude, I think Raven's dead. Like, if that was my unit, I wouldn't be comfortable with 3 soldiers. All right, let's see. Okay, he goes back to heal. Dude, Raven would... No. Has this ever been a thing in Fire Emblem, Raven killing the soldiers? I think he's always supposed to go, maybe. But maybe that's just your screw up for not getting to Raven soon. But he had to dodge a 60 not to die there. He's like, hey man, sorry about that. Oh my god. Okay, so he got the silver sword. Bam. Oh, big wind edge crit. You love to see it. So that wasn't as bad as I had hoped, but... I don't know what has changed. Oh no, it's the sword guy. Okay, there we go. And then he pushes up with his iron axe. And we are going to have to send Matthew up here. And then... just a Marcus kind of thing, I guess. Okay. Dude just missed a... whatever. Oh no! Oh no, don't go up there! I'm just gonna have to get him to... Wait, what do you get, a light rune or a mine? I kind of want a mine more, actually. I hate Raven, man. He's such a good unit and such a stupid character. Get the hell out of here, Raven. You weirdo. The only character I hate more than Raven is fucking Karel. And my blade hungers. He's such a weirdo, man. Like, dude is actually just a psychopath, and it's like he's just like an edgy psychopath, and it's like, okay. It's like, I can't wait to kill my sister. The only one can use the Wodao, even though both of us come with it. No silver sword for Lynn yet. I think Lynn is the unit that would probably love a silver sword. I never give it to her, but... Like Silver Lance Elliewood, Silver Sword Len. I always say this, but bro, what are you doing? Anyway, it, like every unit feels good with the Silver Sword, because the Silver Sword is just like an incredibly strong weapon. Okay. Ooh, you know what? This is a good opportunity to do. No, dang it. Okay, we'll get there. Just give it a sec. Okay, Bartra. Just keep those vulneraries. Yeah, this has gone pretty well. Sweet. Probably not going to get any action for Raven. Okay, so... there's the kill for Hector. Sword Hector. There you go, Orca. Oh, he's so close, man. Might just have to have him... oh, wait, these are all... yeah, they're all javelins, aren't they? Still might just have to have him do it. You know, you might gain more heals off of a mend than a heal, but you gain more heals off of 2 mend heals than 1 mend. Words. Okay, Matthew, do your thing. I guess I don't think that is even the right play. Big speed for the lad. Okay. Yeah, see, now he's gonna die. Oh! But he got a point of speed before he died. Anyway, the thing with hard mode is it just lets you play a little bit more loose and fast with it. Okay, I really just need this. Oh my god, Oswin just went off. I really need Hector to just get swords. It's taking way too long. Okay, there we go. It's a 5. It's not too bad. I think she, like, actually is balanced now with 2. Like, at 3, it was almost, like, she gets to 10 so fast. There we go. We can finally use the blade. Sick. Oh no, Merlinus. Sorry, buddy. Alright, anyway. You were saying there, Armor Knight. Oop. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, well, this has been pretty good, guys. Bartra did get roughed up. I mean, had I not thrown the javelin, he wouldn't have died, and I kind of knew that that was likely to happen. But, you know, I just took the riskier play because it's casual mode. Oh my god, I was like, okay, don't forget to trade Matthew, and then I did it. But it's fine, it's just 3 phones. It's like not that much money. This dude needs the level real bad. Needs some speed real bad. There it is. Okay, Hector is not good, but he is now not awful. He won't get doubled by slow enemies. So, okay, so again, in Hector mode, he'll have his hand axe out. In Eliwood mode, he has a steel lance out to prevent the main lord from getting the easy up on him. Just because the early game has so many like it's all just so easy to one shot now that it's 3x. We wanted to at least not give the main lord weapon triangle advantage on top of effectiveness. Man, Urk is so good on this map. He's just like the only thing that can really deal with armor knights. Also, cheeky thing if you want to grow Lucius is you can set him there and he'll attack the armor knights. It's a little risky. You gotta probably have someone there to rescue, or heal, but it's kind of cool. Okay. The killing squad is coming in. When you're the only enemy, when you're the boss, the only unit left, and you have like 8 people just surrounding you, waiting to come in. Dude, why is that visual so funny? Just like you're just standing there on the throne. They're like, oh, you're not gonna move, huh? Boop. Okay, so 11, that's not bad. Hector's obviously gonna cook. Man, it's crazy that Urk isn't doubling here. 8 versus 5. We just needed a little more leveling up. Actually, what's his damage? 20. What is it? 24? Oh, Urk can take a hit. Let's do it. Can he dodge? Oh, what a dog. What a dirty dog. Nice, Urk. This big 21 HP. Good hits. I think Bernard could probably do with 1 less magic. Because even doubling, what's that, 6? And what would Lucius, wait, what is he doing? He's doing 16. And Lucius is doing 14, but doubling. So Lucius is doing 8 and Urk. Man, I don't know if that's... Okay, a couple notes about this chapter. I need to just pull up. Oh, I forgot to do the animation. Okay, new updates, ideas. Okay, so whereabouts unknown. Bernard. 1 less res. I think 1 is fine. Fix chest key situation between normal, hard. Fix Raven situation against dudes. Comma, should he be moving? Question mark. And then there was another thing we had an issue with on the last chapter. Oh no, it was just Hector starts with 11 weapon XP, maybe even 16, and Eliwood 11 if Hector. Actually, I found Eliwood fine, but Hector needs the help. Sweet. We got the Night Crest. All right, guys. Well, we're going to call it there. So thanks a lot for coming out. Going to head to the gym. Going over to my pal's house to watch the big Toronto Maple Leafs game tonight. I'm not actually a hockey fan, but just I go to hang out with friends. Time flies. Yeah, good little. Whoa, that was like a over 3-hour stream. Anyway, I wanted to run this back again with the changes we made to like Eliwood's Con, and like Weapon EXP and stuff. And I think I'm pretty happy with where we're at. I think this is feeling balanced now. I think Eliwood is fine with Flighty Lances. Hector, you can use 10. I'd go 11. I'd go plus 10, Neil, just so that he only needs 20. That's potatoes though. I agree though. Like I think like not being able to double, like he only got it at the end of last chapter, or no, the end of this chapter. It's too long to get it, especially because the Iron Sword is just so dinky on him. It feels awful. So go Panthers. Listen, I just want everyone to have fun, and it's the Toronto Maple Leafs. Like, I don't know if this is across the league, but in hockey and for Canadians, it's like the Leafs just don't win. I'm a little low. This is a new thing. By the way, we got like the black bars because the GBA thing is weird. Anyway. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe we'll just keep this stream going. We'll keep playing through. It is good to just get a really like focused playthrough in. It's a lot of hours for not a ton of fixes, but you do catch some things. And yeah. So anyway, that was a lot of fun. I haven't streamed in a while, so glad to get over here. And thanks for everyone for coming over from the main channel. That's pretty much it. So I'll see you later.